guys, so it was a little interesting thing that kind of led me down to this rabbit hole, I'll say, this morning, last night, about some of the crazy price increases going on in the skincare and beauty industry as a whole. And I get there's a lot of other things at play here. Inflation, gas prices, food prices are going a lot higher, things like that. All of that plays into it, but I'm starting to wonder if some of these companies are taking a little bit of advantage of it and going a little crazy with some of their price increases. So yesterday I was looking for peptide products, new ones to check out and things like that, and it brought me to Face Theory's website. They've got a polypec collagen boosting serum, and I've got, 10, 12, 13 different Face Theory products, and I never remember them charging this much. This is $55, and I get that it's their pro line, which might be a little bit more expensive, but looking at the ingredients in it, I'm just dumbfounded. The first several ingredients are all super cheap: aqua, propanolol, glucolactol, and glycerin. And then the peptides, most of them are at the very end of this, and I get sometimes they have promo codes and things like that, but I just don't ever remember things being this expensive. $55 for a 1 ounce serum. And I always remember this as being kind of what I thought was one of the more reasonably priced brands out there, especially since they're on their own platform. So it's not like they're at selling at Ulta or Sephora or other websites where they have to pay. Probably a lot of those brands probably pay 20 or 10% just to be sold at those places. So they're on their own platform. That just kind of led me down the rabbit hole of looking at prices of other companies and other brands, and it led me down some other interesting things. This Bobbi Brown Luxe lipstick, $55. $55, how many ounces are in a lipstick? 0.13 ounces or 3.8 grams of product. $55. And Bobbi Brown was always one of the more prestigious brands, but I never remember their lipsticks being $55 for a tube of lipstick. It probably costs them 10 cents to manufacture it. Because what's in a lipstick? It's a bunch of emollients and colorants. They probably spend more on the packaging than they do the actual product. $55 for a lipstick. I don't know what planet I'm on, but I don't know who that I know would spend that much on a lipstick. Another thing that I checked out, this was earlier this week because I love this product, the K-Teen hair mask, which is always very expensive. In Canada, it's over $100 for this mask. So was it 1.7 ounces? This is 1.7 ounces. I got this for my hairstylist for, I think, $50, which I thought was a lot. It does last a long time because you use such a small amount, but $101 for a hair mask? It's a good thing. It's a good product, but there's no way I could ever justify $101, for a hair mask. The ingredients in here aren't like anything. Sure, they had to do research and development, things like that, but something just in there, in my gut, makes me think there's something else going on there. So then I thought, well, I should compare some prices of some products that I love. So, like the Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow. Sorry, that was the A-pad. Sea Glow. It's about $13 US. And the closest dupe is the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic, $182. And why? I get that SkinCeuticals has done a ton of research and everything like that, and their patents coming up and everything else like that, but why can Geek and Gorgeous manufacture nearly the same thing for $13 that these people are selling for $182? It's not like there's expensive ingredients in there. I get like growth factors and copper peptides. Those are expensive ingredients. Especially like growth factors. If you get a 1 ounce solid container of just the growth factors, it's like several $1,000s. But there's nothing in this vitamin C serum that costs that much. So I get that they did research and everything else, but sometimes it makes me look like it's just a money grab because their patent might be expiring soon, as from what I've heard. So here's another one. This is funny. $122 value for a $124 product. The Dr. Dennis Gross Peels. So that's always a good deal when you get $122 worth of product for $124. So something in there makes me think, oh, this price was probably $20 cheaper, and then they just raised the price and forgot to adjust the actual value amount on the listing. So that's kind of a telltale sign. Another one, I remember buying this when it first came out, the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Night Serum. $77. This must be a Canadian price. It has to be, right? But even then, that's crazy because this is another product where there's a gazillion AHA products that are $10, $15, $20, nowhere near coming up to $100. So that was another one that blew me away. And then the kicker to this one, and I'm not into perfumes or fragrances at all, so I could be totally ignorant on this topic, and I admit that, but $1,050 for this Tom Ford, and I guess they're probably like the most expensive fragrance company maybe, but $1,000 for that, and then it's a bottle of liquid that's going to go bad soon. I mean, well, not soon, but I mean, it's just a bottle filled with liquid. For $1,000, I guess, what could you buy? You could probably buy a really nice set of earrings, gold earrings, or gold necklace, or whatever, and it's not going to expire in 3 or 4 years, and it's actually got value afterwards. So I don't know. Some of these prices are just getting just totally crazy, and I'm not sure how much of it is, the everything else at play. I mean, hiring wages are up, gas prices are up. I mean, everything is up. But then I just wonder if some of these brands are kind of taking a little bit of advantage of it and then really kind of going crazy. Or maybe that literally their costs have increased that much. But some of these products, like what goes into lipstick, it's pretty cheap ingredients. The packaging is more expensive probably than the actual ingredients. So it's interesting out there. I don't know. I guess before you go crazy and spend too much money on something, do you actually need it? Or is there a more affordable dupe out there that your skin would like just as much? Or is it something that, you know what, you've got other products and use them up? I guarantee, you know what, from now on, like before I buy anything, I'm going to go and dig through everything I have because I guarantee I have something very similar to it they'll be just happy with. And I don't have to spend that much money on it. So, and I think a lot of people probably are in the same situation. So if you're going to spend a lot of money on something, you know what, save it and actually like go to an esthetician or go get microneedle or do a laser, because there's a lot of treatments that are going to be similar price to some of these. Like my hairstylist for my color and cut, I think she charges like $100. So that's less than one of these costs. So I guess I'd rather go see her instead of spending money on that. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm more curious what you guys are noticing out there. Are you guys noticing some of the crazy prices out there? And you know what? Certain ingredients are expensive. Copper peptides in general, they're expensive. Growth factors are expensive. But a lot of these other ingredients just aren't, and I don't know why prices are so crazy. So anyway, leave a comment with your thoughts on it, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.